Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I was outside. It's really nice and hot out there, maybe a bit too hot. I was getting into the reading and then like kind of the neighbours came home and started to potter around in the garden. So I decided to come in. Um, okay, let's do a reading. We'll start again. Oh, my table is just a bit wet. Hold on a second. Just get a tea towel. I'll just use that. Okay. Can't be doing with a wet table. Right, let me move the microphone. I'm not very organised. It's because I've come in and sorry guys, I know that you can hear that. I'm going to start again. Let's I turned the camera on out there. Oh, it's 11:22 now. I turned the camera on at 11:11, and then this plane kind of done a circling around the house, and it was like some kind of synchronization, and then it was kind of like I've got to go indoors. So, okay, that's cool. It's 11:22. Let's do this again. Let's use the Fairy Tarot. I'm going to pull some cards from here, and I've got the Archangel Power Tarot as well. I like these cards because they have their own description on the cards. So Eight of Winter, you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. This is really kind of the story that was coming out, well, 11, 12 minutes ago. So it was about just not having that faith, not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. That was what had came out. The Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised. A firm but compassionate leader. He seems quite balanced there. He's got the world, he's also got the heart. It's a balanced Emperor there. And the Eight of Spring, the stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So let's look at these three cards to start with. The Eight of Winter is the Eight of Swords. So they're saying that you do have what it takes if you only you believe in yourself. I believe they're speaking to the Emperor, which is this divine masculine's energy. You need to lose. Oh, I was going to say that you need to lose logic. Okay. But it says on here, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised. A firm but compassionate leader. So I really do feel it's kind of like lose the... I just want to pull the camera down a bit. I feel that that's a bit better. I feel I mentioned about the heart and being quite balanced. So it's kind of like lose the logic and maybe follow your heart. But it says that you have stress that comes from having just so much happening all at once now. But you'll be successful at multitasking. It does look like he's kind of got the knack of it now. Sudden events or changes. Okay, so this is about the Emperor here. Believing in himself. It says a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Okay. We've got the Princess of Winter. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic and undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So if you're I actually want to read this card. Let's just read this card. I don't know why. I'm picking up on the indigo child or adult, meaning you're here for a purpose. Okay. Your journey all has meaning. And it's kind of like to kind of get to this place of balance right now. So information that may be hard to hear. Let's read this Princess of Winter, which is the Page of Swords. The Princess of Winter is a student of the intellect. She's endlessly curious about everything. She can differentiate the truth from a lie in seconds and knows facts and figures that will astound you. If there's an exciting new idea being tossed around, you can bet your last dollar that this princess was in on the concept from the beginning. She is logical and realistic, but that can make her a bit difficult to get close to. She keeps her emotions fairly well guarded. She can also have a harsh tongue, speaking without thinking. Truly, she didn't mean to hurt your feelings. She was just being bluntly honest. So try to focus on the message, not the messenger. But if she continually displays hurtful behaviour, you don't have to hang out with her. The little fairy from the Ace of Winter is now an adult, as is her companion. She has grown fully into her inner strength and is now a powerful young woman. But be careful, her words can be as fierce as her companion's growl. Okay, additional meanings of this card. A unpredicted personal situation, the need to communicate clearly, an indigo child or adult, assertiveness and objective feedback. Okay, so someone here that does speak the truth, doesn't mean to hurt people's feelings by it, but it's kind of like let the truth be told. Look into the meaning behind what's being said. If it triggers you, if somebody's comments ever trigger you, then you need to go away and have a look at the kind of the meaning of why that actually triggered you. So, okay. Seven of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe and courageously stand up for yourself. I feel this is really saying kind of take on this energy of if your intentions are pure, okay, you can speak the truth quite fluently. I don't think people are that used to it. They don't like to hear the truth. No one really wants to hear it. But some people listen and some people fight back and get defensive. The ego gets in the way. So be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. And then we have the King of Winter. So yes, I feel that this is, I said about maybe coming out of the head though, but coming from the heart. So the King of Winter is knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded and unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. So I'm feeling here that the Emperor really needs to, the sharpness maybe, needs to just watch the sharpness of what's being said and come from this place of compassion. The energy yesterday came out with, I felt that someone wasn't really feeling that compassionate. But you can speak the truth in a confident, compassionate way. Speaking yes about the Torah, that really is about knowing the truth and having the confidence to believe in yourself and your words. What's going on in there? What's that about? Let's get one more though. I'm not going to look. It's a cat, isn't it? Found some obstacle course or something like that. We have the Eight of Summer. Hello, Lily. I take it that was you. The desire for a more meaningful life, realising that it's time to move on and choosing to make major life changes. Seven of Winter. She's moved on. Seven of Winter. These are the cards that were coming out in the first reading I done. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. And the Wheel. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Exciting. Okay, the wheel's about to turn. The Prince of Summer. Romantic, captivating, dramatic and flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly. Being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So the underlying energy for this is love. But I'm feeling that this masculine here is not feeling that he has what it takes. He's stopping himself. This lack of self-confidence is stopping him from keeping what he's actually wanting. Maybe using too much logic and not coming more from this heart. There is something here about a sharp tongue, but doing it in the right way. Stress that comes from having just so many things to deal with. And I feel that this divine masculine here does need to be assertive. Courageously stand up for yourself, but then take on the advice that was given. It says get advice from someone professional and objective. That takes some kind of take on, I don't know, take the guidance. Pull yourself up on it. And then we have the Eight of Summer. There's this desire for a more meaningful life, realising it's time to move on. There's a choice here to make major life changes. But then we have running away from the truth. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly. The wheel's going to turn, which is destiny. Some way, shape or form, this love's going to make the wheel turn. Okay, it's going to change events here. I'm going to clarify with Psychic Tarot, because I want to use the Archangel Power Tarots on their own. I want to kind of do a reading from the angels. They're not angels, they're fairies. They're all the same. I believe they're all angels. We're all angels. And in disguise. I want to do the archangels separate to the fairies. So let's use the Psychic Tarot up the right way. I've just checked to see if the pack's up the right way, and it says love begins. Okay, this Eight of Winter, this lack of self-confidence that's keeping you from getting what you want. Love begins again. It's like allow this love. Romantic, captivating, dramatic and flirtatious. So it's like you have what it takes, just allow the love to begin. Okay, the Emperor, he's resting and rejuvenating. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised. A firm but compassionate leader. Okay, so the Emperor here is still in this reflective mode. He's not running from the truth there. He's actually pondering over what to do. This is causing stress because there's a lot that needs to be done. Successful multitasking. You need to brain dump that onto a piece of paper first. Have a look at your priorities. Hands them over to the divine. Focus on what you need to focus on, and everything will fall into place. Okay, you have people, you have assistants. I was going to say people, no, you have angels. They come in all shapes and forms, so that will help you and assist you once you let it go. We've got solitude, which is going within for the truth. This is, this is clarifying the stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes, so help will come in. Just ask for assistance. The crown chakra. Okay, so this is about being aware. Okay, it's the awakening. It's connecting with spirit, with the crown chakra. We've got temptation, so we've got the devil coming in. That's going to be this confidence, okay, telling you that maybe you're making the wrong choice. You need to think more about it. So there's this temptation of the devil energy here. You've got to choose wisely, okay, so it's time to make a decision, and we've got the wheel again, which is destiny. Choose wisely. That's stress from having many things happening at once. Okay, focus on your priorities. That came out yesterday. There's assistance there as well. So this Princess of Winter, inquisitive, truthful, realistic and undiplomatic. Power. Wow, that does look like the Strength card, doesn't it? I mean, this is the Strength card, and normally it has a feminine with a lion, and it spoke about watch out because she is as fierce as he's raw. So she most definitely seems to be, she has the power, and she has also the balance. of being compassionate, understanding, loving, but truthful, saying what needs to be said. Then I felt there was this, you know, actually follow suit. Be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. It's like you can do it. You can kind of follow the feminine, the divine feminine. The Emperor again. He's got his arms crossed. It's like he doesn't want to follow a feminine's example. Oh, and then we have Sacrifice, which is the Hangman. It's normally, the Sacrifice card's normally a gentleman, isn't it? But I'm going to say that the actual feminine made the self-sacrifice and is free. The Emperor here still has his arms crossed. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Let's hope that's a good stance then. That enlightenment needs to come to the front of his kind of head though, but he is awake. Spoke about there's a solitude, so that will come to the front when the truth is spoken. Okay, you start living the truth. If you know the truth, then you have to start living the truth. There's the crown chakra. I said it was the awareness. It's the connection now. It's like he's not really telling anybody, but behind him, he is getting, I think, guidance. Okay, so that might be coming in dream states, sign synchronizations, and just really kind of running away from the truth of that, even though you know it. So there's this stance here with the Hangman, with the, well, it's the Sacrifice card. That really is about a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. She's got the rainbow there, just kind of with the enlightenment. It just all flows. It's King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. So it's about getting advice from someone professional and objective, so somebody who's done this, who's been through the journey. That's really the only advice you should be seeking. About public speaking and unemotional relationships. The solar plexus chakra, this is your willpower. Let's read it. So the colour is yellow, the sound is ram, the element is fire, the glands is pancreas and adrenal, and the keywords I can. Comes with that lack of self-confidence, yes you can. The solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area, just above the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem and confidence. The energy centre where your emotions and feelings are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance and movement, or breath work with colour. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonise this area. It's like seeking more knowledge now. And you're being advised to. Okay. Now the Eight of Summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realising that it's time to move on and choosing to make major life changes. Prosperity begins. And so it begins on this new journey. There's this tree here. It's, look at the partnership there. That's, and the butterflies coming out of it. It's like a peach tree. And look what it came from. There's such sensitivity within that, like a soft touch on what they are growing together. Seven of Winter, there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. Well, it's right in your face. It's like Judgment. It's a Judgment card. So I don't really think that there's any way that you can really escape this. At some point it needs to be dealt with. I feel that realising that it's time to move on. So we have the Wheel. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, assistance, and a new car or travel. The Wheel. Both of those will make you feel good. A new car or off somewhere, travel. Oh, positive movement forward now. That's really nice to see. Maybe a boat. Maybe you've got your hands on a boat. Maybe that's where you'll be travelling. Who knows? God knows. And he's about to deliver. What's the bottom of the deck? Hope. Yeah, don't lose hope, okay? This is the Star card. It's about all your wishes coming true. Look in there, there's a figure in there. Love. Okay, I am going to see what the magical unicorns want to say. It comes in with, I feel, the fairy realm. And then I'm going to move on and we're going to pull another reading from the Archangel Power Tarots and see what the Archangels would like to say. That's the plan. I thought I said grab my cup of sunshine. Can't be out in it at the moment. Okay, let's get this reading done. Well, let's get this part done. Right, let's ask the unicorns for some guidance or messages. Happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. I feel like really pleased for you. It's nice when that wheel turns and things start to go in your favour. It's really nice. You just start to feel, I don't know, you can really start to let go of the past then, when you see that change is here. You're in for a treat as you'll soon have a very happy surprise. Don't try to guess what will happen, okay? Or it won't be a surprise. All right. Instead, just feel excited and joyous. Happy surprises come in many forms and you just need to notice them. The surprise may be a gift that you receive or a favour someone does for you. It might come as an unexpected kindness, a fresh opportunity, something valuable that you find, or some good news. This card also means that your dreams are coming true. Although they may happen in different ways than you expect, still, you'll be pleased. All of these surprises are gifts of love. The more you notice them and say thank you, the more gifts you'll continue to receive. Have faith, because the world really does love to give to you. The world loves it when you're happy. And you love it when you're happy. And I love it when everyone's happy. Oh, and happiness just rubs off. So it's a happy, sunshiny day. Just make sure you're on the lookout. It's 11:44. So all those gifts coming in for the light workers now. Okay. Creative. Draw, paint, think and act in creative ways. Open straight up to it. How about that? That's a happy surprise. You're a creative person, which means that you like to express your thoughts and feelings in artistic ways. It doesn't matter whether your artwork is perfect. What matters is that you express yourself creatively. This card asks you to spend more time being creative. That means doing something artistic such as painting, drawing, singing, dancing, dressing in costume, writing a story, or taking photos. When you do something creative, you'll feel free and happy. And it's a beautiful day to just appreciate and somehow just kind of relish in the beauty of it. Creativity also helps you see the world in new ways. You'll notice amazing new details in everyday life and see colours that you never noticed before. Creativity also sparks new ways of doing things, which also positively affects work and play. Doing things in the same way every time puts you into a rut. Ruts are major causes of stress, and stress can lead to sad or tired feelings. The best way to get out of a rut is by doing something creative. Doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do it with a creative flair. Okay. There are awesome messages from the fairies and the unicorns. Okay, so there is there's a guidance on this reading. Now let me just pack this up. Those two go with that one. It's rather frustrating if I get the cards mixed up, so okay. Let me just move these out of the way. I'm going to move on to these Archangel Power Tarot now. I'm going to tap into the Archangels. And let's see what their version of the story is. King of Raphael staring at me here. Warm, generous, honourable and refined. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Well, that's exactly what we've just touched on. Okay, let me give this a shuffle. These. Let's see what message wants to come out. It's that Strength card there. Hangman. Perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Eight of Gabriel. A great deal of activity. Sudden and immediate results. Important communication. Divine guidance. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Two major arcanas there, and in the middle is the Eight of Gabriel, which says that there's a great deal of activity. The Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous and charismatic. It's time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. It's like the kind of the same message. New beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Seven of Raphael, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action, a need for detoxification. Is there three there? I'll take them if there's three. Oh, I've taken them. The Four of Michael, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. King of Michael, principled, rational, ambitious and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. And we have the Strength card. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. Okay. Let's clarify these and I'll show you them as I'm clarifying. And we'll tap into them that way. So the first row here, we have four major arcanas here, which means that the universe is kind of saying that you really need to deal with this. And that is about daring to be different, pausing, for reflection, allowing insights to come in and taking advice from wise leaders, teachers, friends, starting a new life, finding your purpose, and the strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. That's all that's coming at you. I wonder if it's all today. I mean, that's a lot. That's a major cards to get. That's pushing you in this new beginning. The new beginning is the kind of centre of the reading here. So let's start with this perspective. Let me get a card first and then I'll show you the perspective. Is so that it's the balance card. Now this card in here, it's a strength card again. I believe it's a strength card. I think this is the book that they're not all the same in the number. It's justice in here. But it's number 11. The strength. And it's I'm just gonna. It's a justice card in here. I'm gonna read what it says, but I'm gonna put it back with the perspective. And the perspective is card number 12, and we have 11, which is balance. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as what's going. I'm losing the flow here, guys. Okay, we need to get balanced, all right? This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as what's surrounding you in the physical world. This donates. Come on, this donates. It says denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. Donates. Why did I say that? Charitable. I don't know. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realise that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalisation of all inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. It's a justice card. Right, so there's a better way, pause for reflection and insight, and dare to be different. It's the way that you're approaching the situation. Okay. So it's really saying, you know, justice is here, comes hand in hand with karma. Let them do. Let them deliver the justice. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So maybe there is actually communication that's you're hanging around in the hangman because you're actually waiting for maybe a verdict, okay, some news. It says that there's a happy surprise coming in. So a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. Something's definitely going to be making you feel justified. I don't know. Okay. Been suffering in silence. But you've been waiting, or somebody's been waiting. It's very feminine energy to this card here. Look. Suffering in silence, the 9 of Swords, is when you're having like nightmares. You can't sleep at night. There's just so much going on. You can't talk to anybody about it. And you're just kind of waiting for a change. And in comes a change, a great deal of activity. Divine guidance, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Love begins. Okay. Just one card there. Yeah. Love begins. Then we have the Knight of Gabriel. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous and charismatic. It's time to take action. Great passion for a cause. For a cause. I said about donate. Okay. So instinctively knowing just what to do. It was just so much about being charitable. Okay, let's get a rest and rejuvenate. Okay, I think we're really picking up the feminine and masculine energy here. The masculine is actually resting, finding this balance, pausing for reflection, daring to be different, okay, finding the truth within, so that then, you know, as within, so without. And I'm feeling as if really the advice is for the feminines just to carry on being charitable, doing what you do, speak your truth, living by the truth. Just, I feel like whilst this masculine here is preparing, it looks like there could be sudden changes somewhere. The feminine here, the suffering in silence card, the not knowing, but it's kind of just continue. Love will begin. I feel like the masculines are searching for the meaning in life and looking at major, you know, life changes. And the feminines here have a great deal of passion for a cause. So we have the new beginnings, and the reason I say that is that's a massive life change there. Look, there's a family involved, starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. There's a lot of karma and justice there. It's like justice is really being served for the divine masculine within his life, so that he's kind of set free to start a new life. Got 3 here, 4 for this new beginnings. That's the truth card again. Let's read the new beginnings. It's a major arcana. Wrong book. What am I working with? Archangel Power Tarot. You are being called to renew your dedication to your life purpose. Each day of your life has led you to this moment. Now it's time to review your personal history and make changes that will take you in a different direction. Archangel Jeremiah can help you evaluate the past without harsh judgments. Take up your new destination with joy and confidence. Situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. Academic examinations, tests and legal settlements have favourable outcomes. The additional meanings for this card: answering a calling, finding your purpose, starting a new life, perfect clarity, unlimited opportunities. Archangel Jeremiah is the angel who helps with life reviews. If you're seeking to take stock of the past and how it might relate to your future, you can call upon Jeremiah for insight. Ask him for detailed steps you can take that lead to successful changes in your life. Okay. The cards that came out, what order do I do with these in? Okay, we have the heart chakra. So the heart's now opening, love's beginning. Okay, so it's like this new beginning is going to be more based in coming from this space of love. We have the hope card here again, wish is coming true. I feel that really is there. The feminine's kind of like, you know, it's like the masculine's resurrection there shining through. There's just hope there. Spiritual strength, I want to say, for the masculines being supported through this. The feminine's holding this space, but moving on to her passions with life, just continuing with life, but learning how to hold a space for the masculine. And memories of love, most definitely holding the space. It's a mature love. And there's a lot of respect within the connection. So, okay. 7 of Raphael, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So that toxic energy here. It's like a clean slate, a clean palette maybe, canvas. All the colours there. I just think they look like pots of paint. I know that they're kind of, I don't know, something's brewing. Sacrifice and triumphant success. We're going to read the sacrifice card because it's come up twice now. So, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action, and a need for detoxification. Let's look at this sacrifice card. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life and see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life, and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card also symbolises a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal and leave the past behind, move towards your future, and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. And we have this triumphant success. I'm going to read this one. The first of the mental cards signifies that new beginnings and exciting challenges may be before you. By utilising your strength, willpower, determination and focus, there's a potential for you to reign triumph in many areas of your life. In traditional tarot, this card represents the Ace of Swords, and since a sword is double-edged, it can cut through all the barriers that hold you back if it's done constructively and with precision. Remember that there's another side to the blade. If you're rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to yourself and others. Always pause and think before you act. This card is a reminder to vanquish negative thoughts from your mind, strengthen and tap into your mental powers, and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. Okay. It's about making that time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action. But there's a need for detoxification now. It's like negativity, toxic thoughts, toxic responses, toxic behaviour. Just clearing through past patterning. So the Four of Michael, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. I feel, do you know what I feel there? I feel that all them pots of paints, I don't know, that the Divine Feminine's done something with this, okay? Like this, I said about holding this space. I feel like them pots of paints have kind of been made into lanterns for the masculine to kind of guide the way. And like the feminine's quite, you know, tired. It's kind of like, I don't know why. Look. Oh. Okay. It's a very nice caring energy to this reading of compassion, respect, and an understanding, especially towards the masculine's energy. And I've got goosebumps as I'm saying that. Four of Michael. So insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress, and you've got obstacles and challenges. So the feminine here, you know, them lanterns there, with the memories of love, Reminds me of the film. What's the film where one where she has the long hair? Entangled? Entangled. Tangled? I think it is. So we've got lanterns there, isn't it? Okay. Let's read number 5. My mind's going off now. And the number 5 mental card represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge, for this results in the negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. So tapping into yesterday's energy of finding this compassion, okay, about walking away. So I don't allow the energy to become, part of your blueprint. It's like you need to change that. The King of Michael, principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. We're going to have to read this one. Okay, Divine Masculine, let's talk about your temper here and your words. You need to keep them in check. So the King of Michael, speak your mind with confidence. This situation calls for honest and open communication. If you're uncertain what to do, then hire an expert. I want to say call in the A-team. I call the A-team in for everything. Okay. Let me start again. Speak your mind with confidence. This situation calls for honest and open communication. If you're uncertain what to do, then hire an expert. While wisdom and objectivity are important now, don't forget to weigh the emotional aspects of this situation. Make sure your actions are of the highest integrity. People, sorry, I'm going to have to, listen, right, I'm just, I ain't getting on a plane. So there's a holiday in a car here. I have to knock out B.A. Baracus, there we go. It says situations and then it says people. That's kind of why I'm saying people. A person who commands great respect is known for being completely fair. Someone who communicates very professionally, principled, rational, ambitious, and diplomatic. Additional meanings of this card: equality, getting right to the point, someone who may be emotionally unavailable. Okay. It's just the stubbornness of BA getting on that plane, but okay. So let's get a card for this King of Michael, a clarification. Oh. Okay. Material harvest. This is normally the feminine's card. It's the masculine in here. So this is about really wanting to reap all the rewards. I feel like I want to pull another one here. I feel that this is because it's normally the feminine's card, the authority. I was going to say, it feels as if the feminine here could really bring in, the divine feminine can really bring in your material harvest. The Nine of Pentacles. We still have the Emperor here. Oh, hang on, because the kind of glows behind both the heads here, so he is aware, look. Even though it's not kind of shining, we've still got this kind of halo. It's just a bit lopsided and falling back a bit. It just needs to be straightened up with that halo there. Okay, let's have a look. The strength of the feminine here. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. I'm going to read this one. You have great strength and compassion. The kindness and understanding that you give to others are a blessed gift. However, it is equally important to show gentleness towards yourself. You may see aspects within you that cause you to worry or impatience. But every person is a child of God. It is by balancing all aspects of yourself with love and mercy that you learn to exhibit those same qualities to people around you. You are far stronger than you may believe. The situation you find yourself in requires a very soft and sensitive approach. Archangel Ariel can help you stay strong in the face of any challenge. I said the reading felt very soft. There was a very nice feeling, a combined feeling for the masculine and feminine. Additional meanings for this card: self-confidence, patience, self-control, forgiveness, inner strength, influence through kindness. Archangel Ariel is the angel known for protecting animals, the environment, and those who seek to safeguard our world. Her name means Lioness of God, and she can inspire great courage in the hearts of those who call upon her. Archangel Ariel is also known to be an angel of manifesting the essentials of daily life. Call upon Ariel if you're feeling uncertain or experiencing a lack of confidence, and she would help you get in touch with your own inner strength. Okay, let's get a clarifier, and then I'm going to end on an Angels and Ancestor Oracle card. Triumph. The Chariot. So I'm going to read it. There's only one horse in this picture. The power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single-minded and focused on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. It's a bit like that halo just slipping back. Okay. It does look a little bit like that. Look, come on. Like the halo's kind of just... Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. I'm going to read all that bit again because I've lost the flow. We don't want to lose the flow here. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and the challenges that face you. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources that are within you. Right, okay. Let's finish this reading on a Angels and Ancestors card. so gorgeous out there. It's really hot though. To find like a nice bit of shade somewhere. But such a beautiful day. Okay. Medicine Mother. Honour your inner knowing. The infinity symbol here, like their glasses. Let's see whereabouts. Page number 52. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this medicine mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. No more needs to be said. The medicine mother has spoken, okay? Mother always knows best. Don't tell my children that. Oh, okay. Right, let's leave this reading for this beautiful Saturday like this. I thought that was an absolutely lovely, heartfelt reading coming from this end. So I'm sending you all much love, and I will catch up with you soon. Enjoy your day. Take care. Bye for now.